Okay, good. Sempai Ian. Kumusta?
Okay na.
Well, this is a quick lunch meeting before we proceed to our potential partner for our karate classes. I just want to take this opportunity to get your thoughts on a couple of things. By the way, I'm Jiggs Baarde and I'm part of Karate Fitness Manila. This is Sempai Ian.
Hi.
He's our chief instructor. If you're training in KFM or you have a child, you're a parent, and you have a child training in KFM, most probably you know him. Okay, I have a couple of questions that I'd like to ask you.
All right.
First off, let me start with, I think roughly 2 months. We've started KFM 2 months ago. How has it been for you so far?
Well, it's been great. Quality students, very good students, very enthusiastic students. Phenomenal growth. We've been getting like minimum of 3 or 4 enrollees every week coming in, and they've all been showing great enthusiasm. Yeah, learning the lessons, and well, I also am excited to see how they develop and turn out.
Speaking of excitement, I know you started last week the adult training program. How do you envision the adult training class to be in let's say in 3 to 6 months?
Well, I envision the adults to be stronger and more technically capable. That's what we're aiming for, technically capable students. At the adult class, we try to be as more detailed and specific as possible, because there are some things you can't actually teach or it will make it very difficult for you to teach kids.
Speaking of teach, karate is very popular and it's everybody knows karate. It's been around many years back. What makes KFM different, or what exactly do you teach here? Karate is karate in general, but what exactly do you teach here?
Well, to be more specific, we teach Shotokan Karate, which is one of the 4 major styles, recognized styles of karate. You have Wado-ryu, you have Shito-ryu, you have Goju-ryu, and you have Shotokan, the most widely practiced karate style in the world. Also, with KFM, we try to be as technically proficient as possible. Medyo OC tayo eh.
So how about if I were a parent and I would like to enroll my child in your dojo, what can I expect from you?
Well, you can expect world class. That's all I can say. World class curriculum. Your child will experience a curriculum that is sought after. It's sought the world over. Yeah.
My son is in your class, right, Matthew? And so far he's enjoying himself, and I'm encouraged with the progress that he's been making. You always mention that belts are not important.
Yeah.
What do you always say about the belts? Can you share that with the people who are watching?
Especially for students who signify that they want to rank up or gain a darker belt, I always make them memorize this. You wear the belt, you bear the burden, and you assume responsibility, because, well, my personal philosophy is that a higher belt does not give you privilege or is not a blanket license to do anything you want. Okay, on the contrary, it's more responsibility, because you have to be responsible for all those under you, your underlings.
Right. Okay, having said that, and me personally, the belt is not important. I'm not after, I'm not after going back to my old rank, which was brown. I'm not after getting a black belt. No, I'm just after practical self-defense and fighting skills, basically. But for parents and students who feels good when they rank up in belts. What is your advice to them? How do they get promoted in belt? Just put it here, please.
Thank you.
What will it take for them to rank up in belt? Like, for example, white to yellow.
Okay. Well, at its most basic, just keep attending class. Just keep remembering all the corrections, the pointers that are giving you, and perform according to standard. Because every class, you are being evaluated. If you're up to speed, if your movements, your basics, your fundamentals, your body mechanics are according to standard. Once you do that, then you'll actually be surprised. It's not yellow will just be a stepping stone.
Okay.
And you will get surprised because of the curriculum we're using. Sometimes if you're very diligent, with your lessons, you work on them wholeheartedly, you'll be surprised. You won't even touch yellow. Sometimes I've seen students rank from white straight to green.
Yeah. That's me.
And because of how you consider rank, actually that's the attitude that will get you even higher without actually wanting it. Pretty soon you'll just be surprised. Oh, hey, it's time for you to test, and
Okay,
you don't even
cool.
want it.
Summer is nearing,
Yeah.
and we will be adding some classes and opening some branches. How many days of practice in a week do you recommend to students?
Well, if you really want
If you're a child, and then let's say if you're an adult in your group, what do you recommend to them?
Well, if you have the time, 3 times a week is best. Because that way it will give your body time to make movements which are very alien. Well, karate is very alien for beginners. It will give your body time to habitualize, to make it a habit, to get used to the movement, and to make it second nature.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, Sempai Ian, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Till the next vlog series.
See you in class.